I don't think sports is emphasized enough at WSIA. I don't think it's emphasized enough at all. I think when I was there, we had 3 sports shows. We had the Bandbox, Monday night, 7 to 10. We had Voices of Summer. Okay. I forget that was even a thing. Voices of Summer was on Saturday about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And Sunday morning you have the Sports Beat. Plus you had CSI Basketball, CSI Baseball. Sports, from the time I got there to when I was asked to leave, was such a big part of WSA, and I don't think they really understand that. And yeah, they come out of the woodwork and, they pretend to care about sports 3 months out of the year when they have the style Yankees. They only care about that because they have a contract. And if they let happen what happens with CSI games, where they just don't show up and don't cover it, well, guess what? They're in a breach of contract. And it could be trouble for the station. And they won't do that. That's the only reason. They don't care. They don't give a shit about sports. They care about their asses. And I tell you, there needs to be a sports talk show on the air. Now, last time I checked with Jose Rivera, he was trying to get one. And Jose Rivera, let me tell you that if you ever need a guest on whatever sports show you do, I will always be there to help you if you ever need anyone. So don't hesitate to message me on Facebook, sir. I will be happy to contribute and help you. Because he's a bright young man, Jose Rivera. Very, very good sports mind. Has a vision, has a plan. Very good kid. A lot of talent, a lot of promise. But I don't feel that SIA cares about sports that much. It's not the students, it's the management, it's the paid staff. You have to go with your bread and butter. I'm not saying turn WSIA into a sports station. Clearly that's not going to work. A college radio station all sports, it'll never work. Noble idea, but it'll never work. But I don't see the problem with 3 sports shows and do these CSI games, but the main problem with the sports shows is you can't do live phone calls now. Or live guests. Sports talk radio and commercial radio is one of the only forms left of live radio and live phone calls. There's something called a delay. I don't see how there can't be someone running the delay and taking live phone calls and live guests. And don't give me the BS too that it has to be someone totally different than the host, because that's bull crap. If you have a 2-man team, if you have a 2-man show, one of those guys should be allowed to use the dump button. See, the sports shows have to not be so restricted. That's the problem. That's the problem with the whole station. It's too restricted. You're walking on eggshells. Let the students have some fucking fun. Let them talk sports. Let them take phone calls about sports. Do you know what I was doing the sports beat? We were getting phone calls from Georgia. We were getting phone calls from Florida, Pennsylvania, Indiana. We had a national audience for a fucking Staten Island College sports radio show on a 10-watt station. The power of internet, by the way. And also, take that, upper management. But just let the sports grow. If I was the GM and I'm running things, I say, I want 3 sports shows a week. I request 3 sports shows a week. You can take phone calls. Obviously, you guys need to have the delay. But you guys can take phone calls, take guests, and talk like you're on fucking WFAN. Because you know what? That attracts listeners. And did they get the computer fixed yet so the people can update during their shows when they're on. Fucking joke. But listen, hashtag save WSIA Sport. I want to get that trending. Hashtag save WSIA Sport. You know, even better. Not save, because I don't really think there needs to be saved. They know what they're doing. They're smart people. They're talented. Hashtag free WSIA Sports. That's what I want. Hashtag it. Free WSIA Sports. Free it. Let sports at SIA have some freedom. Please.